Is AI making cybersecurity professionals needed less? The answer is yes and no. It depends on the area of cybersecurity you're going into and how effective your role is. AI is able to replace things that are procedural. There's a process, there's a procedure. If there is a process and procedure, that can be converted into instructions. And if it can be converted into instructions, then yes, it can be automated. Plan your career path now so you can be among the strategic team, among the lawmakers, among the decision makers, people that plan. But in terms of AI, is AI taking over cybersecurity? Is AI making cybersecurity professionals needed less? The answer is yes and no. It depends on the area of cybersecurity you're going into and how effective your role is. I'll give you a short answer first of all, which is if you can try to position yourself within the strategy team or the strategic line or strategic career path of the organization, then know that it's going to be difficult for AI to replace your job. AI is able to replace things that are procedural. There's a process, there's a procedure. If there is a process and procedure, that can be converted into instructions. And if it can be converted into instructions, then yes, it can be automated. If it can be automated, then AI can do it more efficiently and more effectively. So if your job is like part of the repeatable processes, part of the regular stuff, you're not part of strategy, you're not part of the decision-making guys, you're not putting yourself on that path, yes, it might be easy for AI to take over your job or replace you or replace your job, right? But if you're within strategy, it makes it difficult. So what you want to do is plan your career path now so you can be among the strategic team, among the lawmakers, among the decision makers, people that plan, people that strategize within the organization. So you don't just want to stop at, oh, I'm a penetration tester, I'm going to stop there. Very soon, because these things are repeatable, these things are procedural, AI may be able to take over some parts of this very, very soon, more efficiently and more effectively. But in terms of AI, is AI taking over cybersecurity? The short answer is no. Reason being, some foundations still need to be laid. AI cannot help you know your assets all the time. AI still needs to be fed data, right? AI still needs to be trained. So somebody still needs to do this. Information still needs to be fed to the system. So things like your asset inventory needs to be done first of all. That's just basic. You need to know your assets, you need to know what you've got. And even your AI system that is doing some part of the cybersecurity stuff for you or for the organization, it's part of your asset. So the AI is not going to load itself as part of the asset. You have to onboard the AI as part of your asset, and it needs to be managed. It needs to be supervised. It needs to be checked for vulnerabilities because AI is not perfect. So your AI system also needs to be checked for vulnerabilities. It needs to be checked for weaknesses. If there's a need for a patch, a need for an update, a need for removing it, taking it out of your infrastructure, taking it out of your network if it's causing more vulnerabilities or bringing more problems to your organization, or if it's not integrating properly with other parts of your system. So things like penetration testing will still need to be done to the AI system. How easy is it to penetrate this AI system and alter the data so it starts serving false information? It needs to be audited. There needs to be a certain level of assurance guaranteed or provided with the AI. Assurance is the system working as intended. So you can audit it and check, is it working, but is it working as intended? A system can be working, doesn't mean it's working as intended. So AI definitely needs to still be checked, still needs to be manned and supervised by humans. And no, AI cannot replace every part of cybersecurity. Some parts of cybersecurity require human intervention, and some parts of cybersecurity require effective communication to stakeholders. And many times people prefer talking to people, they prefer faces. So that part is still not replaceable yet. And AI can also have something called false positives. False positives, in simple English, a false alarm. So because AI is trained with data, it can easily see something that looks like a data set it's been trained with to say, when you see this, this means this is malware.